I formed Sacramento Academics in 2007 with the express goal of helping students achieve in math. And through nearly 2 decades of working with students of all ability levels, um, of all the factors that contribute to their success, one stands above the rest, and it's a strong foundation in algebra. Time and again, it's the students who truly understand their fundamental algebra that are equipped for geometry, trig, and algebra 2, all the way up through calculus. Unfortunately, much of my career has been dedicated to the fact that students come into my class either in algebra 2 or in pre-calculus or in calculus. And I look at their work and it's the algebra that is getting them every time. They weren't taught at a very young age good algebra skills. And they have been compensating for this and putting band-aids on it for years and years and years, and tests that should be A's because they know the geometry well, they know the pre-calc well, they know the calculus well, but they're making algebra mistakes over and over and over again. And they're having to get extra help on algebra instead of the topic they're working on. That's the reason they're not doing well. That's the reason they're frustrated. That's the reason they're staying up late, figuring out what did I do wrong on this homework assignment. Um, that's the issue. And a lot of the times these kids got A's in algebra. But the problem was is that the course wasn't rigorous enough. You don't have a middle school course taught by someone who knows where they're going in calculus, where they're headed, and what foundation is needed. And not all the courses are designed to give that foundation. Not all the teachers are teaching it with the rigor that the students need. So after years and years and years of dealing with this, I had the opportunity 4 years ago to connect with a school, with a former student of mine who was a board member at a school, and asked me, what would you like to do to help math students of all the things you could possibly do? And I said this, I want to get in the middle school and I want to teach algebra and I want to form a curriculum that draws a straight line from what they know in algebra all the way through geometry, algebra 2, all the way to the calculus. And I want to really artfully design it so that all of those components of understanding are built up very carefully and create understanding of math through calculus. So I built a lot of trust in our community, in the Cherry Creek High School, Cherry Creek Schools community, from students at a higher level. And I'm trying to build up that same level of trust at the middle school. And I'm asking you to give me a chance to teach your middle school students this foundational math. And I've done this at the private school. I've had great success. These middle school kids who have learned my curriculum are thriving and are enjoying math, are loving it, and they're starting to get older and they are performing very well in their higher level classes now. They're really soaring. And I want all of the students to have this great experience. So there is rigor in my approach to middle school math. There's depth of understanding that really is highly connected up to what they need to know in AP Calculus, to the SAT, to Algebra 2, to all of these Cherry Creek High School and other very high level STEM curriculums out there that you want your kids to be ready for. And I want all of the kids to have this experience regardless of who their teacher is or what curriculum they're experiencing. So I created this workshop where kids can enrich their middle school experience. My core concepts of Algebra 1 curriculum is really a pre-algebra and algebra 1 curriculum that just is designed to cover all of the key components of understanding what kids should be taking away from middle school math. Um, I have had students already working on this, and they work on it either just to enrich what they're already doing in their middle school courses, going above and beyond in terms of rigor, in terms of how far they get in their classroom studies and understanding. I've had kids who aren't in accelerated math, but are moving up into accelerated math is a result of the studying they're doing with me. And that's, another use of the curriculum. So I really want to get to know the students when they come in, what their ability level is, what their goals are. I want to talk to the parents and see what your insights are, and and have that as our starting point. The way the curriculum works is I have all the chapters lined up. I have all the lessons set with very good explanation videos so that the students can work through the lessons. If they get stuck, there's an explanation. And there are also instructors, myself and multiple other instructors on my team who are very familiar with the curriculum available to help. The reason we do it this way is so that more of our time is spent looking at the students' work, walking around, not lecturing at a podium, but working with the students very intensely. We're not hands-off, we're extremely hands-on, but we like to give students custom plans because this is very self-paced. We like to start out the student where they are at, whether that's at a more basic level where we need to go back in time and remediate some topics, or advance the student and get them on an advanced track where they're learning, more quickly than the pace of their class, getting ahead, getting more advanced. That's what we learn is benefiting our students. So unlike some of our other programs where we're exactly in sync with the class, with the middle schoolers where we've learned sometimes the middle school classes can be on different paces or teach at different levels, etc. We like to be very, very flexible, and we've developed a program that works very well that way. So we just like people to know going in, that's the style of this particular workshop that you're signing up for. But the flexibility has really allowed students to benefit a lot from it, and get some very, very high quality teachings from some good experts who are able to utilize this curriculum and help them in a very custom way. So that is a brief description, but you might have more questions. So please feel free to reach out, see how this might help your student. I'm happy to talk by phone, set up an in-person meeting, or exchange emails back and forth. But I just wanted to have a little bit of an introduction here so that you know what we're about and what we're offering here at Sacramento Academics this year in terms of core concepts workshop for middle schoolers and ninth graders. We really hope that more students take on a rigorous math curriculum that leads into courses like calculus and pre-calculus in high school later on. And we want them to be well equipped, and we want them to love math too. And we've had really good success getting kids excited about math and motivated. And we hope that you join us. And thank you so much.